Mateusz Gamrot and Jeremy Stephens. If I'm saying Mateusz Gamrot's name correctly, I'm not really too sure. Just correct me in the comment section below. This is going to be a really good fight in the lightweight division. Jeremy Stephens is moving from the featherweight to the lightweight division, so maybe Mateusz Gamrot will be a bigger fighter than Jeremy Stephens, because he's moving up from featherweight to the lightweight division. Also, Mateusz Gamrot has very solid striking in my opinion. The height and the reach are very even right there. Mateusz Gamrot, very solid striking. We saw in the last fight with Scott Holtzman, he looked really good. A second round knockout win on Scott Holtzman. A lot of other knockout wins as well. 6 knockouts, 4 submission wins, and 8 decision wins right there. Personally, I do think he is an undefeated fighter. That fight with Gamrot Kutateladze, it was a close fight, but I probably have Mateusz Gamrot winning that fight by a decision. Don't know why the judges gave that fight to Gamrot right there, or to Kutateladze right there. I do think he should be 19-0 as an undefeated fighter, but things happen. The judges kind of mess up every now and then. But right here, Jeremy Stephens and Mateusz Gamrot. Jeremy Stephens, we saw the last fight with Calvin Kattar and Jeremy Stephens. He got TKO'd and got taken down by Calvin Kattar, who is a boxer. Mateusz Gamrot is not a boxer. He is a wrestler and a grappler. Usually looks to get the fight to the ground, wrestle and ground and pound, and look for the submission for 3 straight rounds and win the fight by ground and pound TKO. Jeremy Stephens, I don't know if he's going to handle the wrestling and grappling and ground and pound of Mateusz Gamrot. It's just so good, but you never know with Jeremy Stephens. He does have a lot of power in his hands. 28 wins and 18 losses. You look way down here. 18 knockout wins. That's all I really have to say. He's got power. He can definitely land a really good shot and knock out Mateusz Gamrot. In the striking game, of course, but eventually Mateusz Gamrot will close the distance, get a single or double leg in the clinch, get the fight down on top of Jeremy Stephens, and ground and pound for the decision win or a ground and pound TKO. Not too sure which one of those two things is going to happen. My overall prediction is, of course, going to be Mateusz Gamrot. In my opinion, he's a future top 5, top 8 lightweight fighter in the world. Very good fighter, very good wrestling, and very fast, sharp, technical striking as well. I do have Mateusz Gamrot winning the fight by 30-27, 30-27, and 30-26 unanimous decision right there. Better wrestling, better grappling, in my opinion, better striking, just not the better power than Jeremy Stephens. That's the only way, in my opinion, Jeremy Stephens wins the fight. If the fight goes all the way, Mateusz Gamrot will win the fight. Jeremy Stephens needs to land another big right hand, another big uppercut like he's done many times in the past inside of the UFC. I just don't see that happening. Mateusz Gamrot is going to go out there, wrestle, grapple, and ground and pound for the win, in my opinion. So my prediction is going to be Mateusz Gamrot winning the fight by unanimous decision right there. The betting odds are -240 for Mateusz Gamrot. They kind of went down a lot from where they were at -170. -170, I definitely would have put a lot of money on Mateusz Gamrot at -170, but literally just minutes after -170, it went way down to -245 right there. So for this fight, if you're going to be betting on Mateusz Gamrot, I'd probably wait till he's around -210, maybe even -200 at double money odds. That's when I'd make a bet. -240 just seems like a little bit too much. And if you're going to bet on Jeremy Stephens right here, it's very obvious. Bet Jeremy Stephens winning the fight by knockout. Of course, that's the main way he's going to win the fight. So right there, Jeremy Stephens by knockout as a prop bet once those odds do come out. And then Mateusz Gamrot winning the fight just straight up, only if it's around -210 and below, -200. Anything around that range, I put a bet on Mateusz Gamrot. But right now, I'd probably stay away from this bet right there and wait for the better odds for Mateusz Gamrot, or wait for the prop bet on Jeremy Stephens by knockout. It should be a really good fight in the lightweight division right there. Again, Jeremy Stephens is moving up 10 pounds to the lightweight division. That could also play a factor. But overall, Mateusz Gamrot, in my opinion, will win the fight by unanimous decision right there. It should be a really good fight in the lightweight division right there.